Hello everyone and welcome back to No Man's Sky. We're going to start this up by blasting a hole in the space. First I want to mention that I did install a new mod. This one is the Fly Low mod I mentioned a couple episodes ago. Kind of tempted to test it out. It also gives you the ability to increase the speed, but I went ahead and just installed the regular base mod, so we'll see how well that works out once we get in here. So Boltcaster is not charged up. We should probably do that. I'm used to my Boltcaster being up in the analysis visor. I'm going, wait a second, where's my Boltcaster at? It's down here for the synergistic effect. Of course it is. Plutonium, I think it's good. I'll go ahead and do that one. And then that one. Alright. Where's that sentinel at? There you are. And perfect hits. Okay, that actually did pretty decently. Alright, are we going to be able to get through this without the other sentinels coming in? Maybe? I'm hoping empty the clip. No. Okay, well, I don't know. 2 grenades seems like more than I should have had to do there. Alright, what do you got for me? Give me something good. Okay, stuck in a loop or file reconstruction. I think every time we do this, we need to do the file reconstruction, right? Yep. That totally did it. Hopefully it's a good recipe. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's worse than our other power ability. I want to call it another power canister. Not to mention we're using plutonium most of the time anyway, because plutonium is so prevalent throughout, well, pretty much every planet has it. Alright, let's just pick up whatever this is. Yeah, there we go. K220, that's not too bad. What's the tech you got here? This is a bad place for a lamp, by the way. Nothing else, huh? Oh, there's a specimen. There's a specimen. Okay, well that's something. I did also turn up my settings a little bit. Hopefully you can actually tell the difference. Or hopefully not, actually. Maybe you can't. That could be a good thing. So let's see how low we can go here. What are our plans for this planet? Probably nothing, if I had to guess. Oh, you know what? I landed here. I didn't actually save. Should probably save it. Maybe pick up something in the Atlas Pass? Sure, why not? I think our main thing here was to launch into space, right? Assuming we had enough iridium. But this planet does not have iridium, at least not from what we've seen thus far. I mean, it's very nice. We can definitely explore to our heart's content here, but by and large, not really wild about staying here if it doesn't have iridium. Unless we... I mean, arguably we don't need it, but I mean, we're so close. We need freaking 27 iridium. That should be somewhere. Possibly. Maybe. Okay, I mean, so little. I mean, we can hold a ton of this stuff, but just not enough. Alright, so let's take off. Let's see how close we can get to the around here. Okay. It's not that much closer, but it's still pretty good. I like it. It's a little closer. I gotta be careful not to crash into things now, because I think it disabled the autopilot. Is that another manufacturing facility? Because if so, that actually totally looks like one. So let's just land, yeah, right on top of it. It looks almost identical to the one we just left. Alright, I kind of like the fly low because it lets us maybe possibly land on the landing pad every time. That'd be pretty good. I mean, we came really close to landing on top of that tree, so maybe not as good as I would have liked. Alright, let's pop him. Before he even gets a chance to respond. Good. And then right for the door. We're going to do that trick again. So 2 grenades. We're going to have to reload our grenades, assuming we can. There we go. Perfect. Alright, maybe this will give us a better recipe. Survey says it looks more alien than expected. Alright then. Code is enmeshed with vital research drives. I can quarantine it before damage is done. Last time we did that, we allowed the unknown process, and then the virus gave us a reward. So I think, yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Yep, virus extraction, useful reward. It didn't shut off the alarm, though. Now we know how to make Herox. Sure we do. I have no idea what it's for, but we can find out. It might be worth more than the, with the Corvax is decreased. Yeah, I just let somebody hack into their systems and took a bribe. So that's totally fair. Ideally, it's worth more than the two elements combined. But there's no way to know that without actually picking up some platinum and just looking to see. Alright. I mean, there's another question mark over there. Looks like a drop pod, so I don't care. Oh, the mod that lets you do that, fly low to the ground, also lets you hover just by staying still. It's nice to not have to move if you don't want to. But we can move like as slow as we want or as fast as we want, and as close, not necessarily as close as we want. We can go too close and then die, but you know, that's part of the fun, right? Alright, so I think we're done with this planet. I guess we're not that much closer. It's funny how much these little things make a difference. We were just there, right? No, we didn't do. We didn't mark the other location. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just leave. We've already been to that planet that's on. So yeah, we just want to go into pulse here. And let's see now. So, we've been to that planet, right? No, we have not. Oh, well, then that's where we're going to go. Alright, minute and a half. So how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun exploring random worlds, taking all the resources, doing whatever I want with them, then packing up and leaving whenever we get bored with it. It's really nice. It's not like travel in real life, obviously. In travel in real life, you can't do that. You can't go hopping from continent to continent on a moment's whim. But if we all had teleporters, what would stop you from doing that? That's what really intrigues me about the Star Trek universe, is the idea of, well, you can just teleport anywhere. So commute is non-existent. So really it's a matter of living where you like and what kind of weather you like, right? Because depending on your job, if you have a teleporter, well, first of all, manufacturing delivery services are completely moot, right? They're gone. They're all handled by teleportation companies. And I bet the competition is fierce. If and when the Federation actually still uses money. Because you can just teleport it to your location, no problem. If you have an office job, you never have to go outside if you don't want to. You can teleport from your front door, not even from your front door, from like your entry hall, and directly into your job, and then from your job directly home, and your home could be anywhere on the planet. Heck, if you're not too worried about a little bit of delay, your home could be on the moon. So, I was intrigued with all the ideas, different kind of travel. Even if you had like cheap shuttles like this, I mean, granted, it takes quite a deal of plutonium to be able to pull this kind of maneuver off, so not something we could do unless we're really good at exploring, but maybe one day. Alright. I think we want to hit like a top level. Our top level is like 150. I don't know. There's another manufacturing facility. I mean, sure, why not, right? At least we can identify them from the air now. I think the landing pad's actually on the other side. No, there it is. There it is. Right there. Yeah, anything I can do to reduce our takeoff time. Extreme acidity. Alright then. I know I saw... Yeah, there's one of the sentinels. As soon as I can pop this off. Any endangered resources likely. Environmental protection is essential. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I have to reload. Yeah, okay, go ahead and reload. There we go. He exploded. I mean, I want to scan those guys, but really our main push right now is not going to be anything in outside world. Oh, reload. Okay, extreme toxicity. We do have a toxic shield, and we do have the ability to create a bunch more of the shields with just iron, so that's worth considering. Alright, what do you got? Small screecher is crumbling through the wiring below me, woken by a security alert. Its choice to nest in a location was unwise. Okay. Can't regain control of spinner room from the system. Well, I mean, leaving the creature alone is not going to do anything for me. Initiate the power surge? That'll fry the poor little creature. How about we try Flesh in the Production Network and see if that works? Nope. Nest remains. Oh, so if I did the power surge, I would have been able to fry the nest. I gotcha. Okay, that was a mistake. Well, we know that now. That's too bad. We could have used another recipe of whatever it would have been, but... Complex Amplifier Tau. Oh, we're going to do this one. Okay. Just wondering why I look kind of familiar. So, look at our shields. For the multi-tool? No, the exosuit. So if we would put the shield next to the life support, I'm guessing it would last longer. So if we move that over here, we can build any one of these. So Toxin Suppressor Sigma. I mean, easy build, right? Yeah. How much iron do we have right now? Enough to make one shielding shard, I'm pretty sure. We craft product, let's see. Shielding plate, which will obviously offer more suspension. There we go. Sheet. Yeah, 75. So we do one of those. I mean, it's using up some valuable space to be sure. But, I mean, we need to hit up a store, really is what it comes down to. We have 32 slots. There's no excuse. Oh, there's probably going to be like a storm or something. We're safe in here, but out in the world, we're going to have a problem. Alright. Tell you what, we'll go and do a shielding sheet. And then we'll go ahead and install the Suppressor Sigma next to the life support. That should give us the bonus. It does not. Oh, does it have to be next to the hazard protection? I bet it does. Can I move it? No, but I can dismantle it. Okay. And then move this over here now. And then I can build it again. I think that has a white outline around it. I really wish it told you whether or not... okay, so then we can assume... Let's just assume that it does have the benefit. Push up the shielding sheet. Holy shit, that barely even budged it. Okay, there we go. I mean, used up a good chunk of our titanium there. Not ideal. But our iron is gone. Not surprising. Basically, I'm just hoping that this will pay off and there will, in fact, be iridium here. I suppose while we're here, I might as well scan these guys. They look pretty cool. What about this guy? See if you're just a variant? Okay, he counted as a different type. Good enough for me. Alright, is there anything on here that I want to do? Oh, I should probably... Yeah. Should probably mark this. Oh, so I wonder if one of the mods that increases capacity is also increasing, like, shield capacity. So I'm not even seeing it show up on my HUD as being worn down until it gets really worn down. Alright, well, guess I'm okay with that. It works the same way as our rebreather. And that's what I'm calling it. I realize that's not what it's actually called. So there's some iridium over there, some plutonium. I'm not wild about that. No iridium in sight, apparently. But we can fly around. Pretty sure that's aluminum on the left there. Obviously iron in front of us. Alright, there's another facility over there, but that does not look like manufacturing. There's iridium. Obviously, there's always going to be iridium. It's not manufacturing, but that might be... Well, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to land here, though. I just got to be a little careful I don't crash. We'll just move around here. Just see. Just look around. See if there's anything great. Yeah, I boosted my settings, so we should get a little bit less pop-in. We'll still get a little bit of pop-in for the textures. That is iridium, and then I'm pretty sure this here is nickel, because it's rounded. It's also bigger. Alright, we'll just keep going. That's probably going to be gold there. Another drop pod, which I don't care. It's funny that didn't show up as a question mark. So I didn't pulse it correctly or something? There is a pulse over there, though. Oh, anomaly detected. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? If the anomaly is actually in system, we can definitely talk to Polo and Nada, and they'll point us to another black hole, and that'll give us another waypoint to get to. Is that actually... Oh, that's a message buoy. Okay. Let's not go too crazy going down here. No iridium, though. That's another drop pod over there, I think? No, that's actually... Okay, that's just a facility. I like that we can get super close to this now and stop. I like being able to stop in midair. The same way bricks don't. Nothing too wild. I mean, we have a nice little ocean. This is probably more of a lake, right? Interesting rock formation, though. What would make that happen? Basically, this has got to be a fairly new lake, geologically speaking. I can't imagine that subsisting for very long. 122 is apparently our top speed in this ship. Couldn't our last ship go like 130 or something? Something like that. Is that a manufacturing facility, or is that something else? I can't tell. Oh no, that's something else. Might be like a trading post or something. It's funny the lack of question marks, but I guess I'm not pulsing as often as I probably should be. Alright, let's head towards that question mark. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see iridium here, though. Does not seem to be happening. Yeah. I know we have a space anomaly, and that is something I am interested in. Is this manufacturing? Oh, this is a depot. Is it? No, this might be a manufacturing facility. Where's the parking lot structure? You know there's one here. There's a recall device. Yeah, there is a recall device right there. Okay. This might be manufacturing. We'll go and land right here. I like the grass blowing in the... Oh, it's still rain, right? I forgot about the rain. I think this is manufacturing. Boy, look at that wind pick up, man. Gotta love the rain. Oh, what do you got? Okay, they're cool. Apparently carnivores. Oh, temperament is unpredictable. That's just dandy. Okay. Oh, good. There's a message analyzer. We could probably get to another... assuming I can actually find the freaking door. We can get to another manufacturing facility through... Oh, there's 2 message analyzers. I mean, that's kind of over the top. There's no reason to have 2. Because we can use the bypass ship on both of them indefinitely. There's some lost tech over there, though. We probably don't want to stay outside too long. There's a sentinel. How do we actually get in, though? This is not a manufacturing facility, is it? Is it, though? We have to find a door to be able to know for sure. If the door lets me in, then it's not. And it looks like it might just let me in. Yeah, it did. Let me in. But... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Our marker barely went down. That's great, actually. So that's probably a result of the mod allowing us to have more space. That's good. I appreciate that. That's less finicky. Recoil stabilizer. Recoil's not really my problem. Alright, what do you got? Decades old beacon. So it's going to point me towards a ruin, I guess. So this is moving to the left. So 2916. Are we going to go to a ruin? Yeah, what the hell? I mean, make the planet a little bit worth it, right? Learn some language. And if we learn more... I think this is a Korvax territory. So if we learn more Korvax words, that'd be good. We barely know any. So sure, what the hell? We'll fly over there. Anything else in this podunk little station that I need to worry about? Cargo drop? Plutonium? Yeah, plutonium. And this is... I keep forgetting. Atlas Pass version 2. Okay, one of these days, we're going to find an Atlas Pass recipe, and that will be a great day. But, unfortunately, that day is not today. Alright, we're going to at least save... Well, okay, we already saved the location. Ha. The low fly mod is not going to let us fly into the cave. Though, for some reason, that occurred to me. I don't know why. Oh, we got pretty little birds. It's funny the rain goes away when you're inside the ship. If only that happened in real life, right? Mostly because A lot of people are really bad at driving in any kind of inclement weather. Especially, I don't know, it seems like, especially in California, if it rains, people just forget how to drive. It's like it freaks them out or something. And not that you should be driving like crazy in the rain. Absolutely not. You should be driving safe, but people forget that. We'll land up top here, I guess. That's close enough. Initiating landing sequence. Did I just freaked out? Landing area not clear. Well, we're stopped. Initiate landing sequence. Landing area not clear. Okay, I can't go backwards in the atmosphere, apparently. But I can at least turn around and find a good spot. Yeah, okay, I guess this isn't technically clear. Alright, let's come in, like, right over here, maybe? Gotta remember, we don't have wings. We just have a kind of a platform thing. Okay, it's not gonna land here either. How about here? Nope. Okay, how about next to that zinc flower over there? Zinc flower looks clear to me. Yeah, there we go. Oh, another message beacon. Okay, another signal analyzer. I can go ahead and do that. We'll grab the zinc, of course. Oh, these guys. Yeah. Alright, man. Don't attack me, dude. You're totally gonna attack me, aren't you? Go away. I don't... Oh, man. It's two of you. I don't want to bother you, man. Go away. Oh, he died. I didn't mean to kill him. Damn it. Okay, I think they're done messing with me. I can still get back to my ship, right? Yeah, my ship's right there. Okay. So that's going to make getting to the message analyzer, or the signal analyzer, a little bit trickier. Alright, what do you got in terms of language for me? Anything up top? Oh, I dropped really hard, but we're okay. We lived. Korvax word for traveler. That's good. And we'll see what this gives me. Hopefully this doesn't eat away my protection while I'm standing here looking at this thing. The Korvax echoes. Okay. Okay, their equation, life is its answer. Alright, seek help with language, please. Korvax convergence. And we learned the word for probability. Not sure that's a useful word, but okay. And we pulse just to make sure we're not missing any. There is a knowledge stone over that direction, but it's hard to tell how far away they are. Definitely over the ridge. But we have enough protection. I say let's go for it. Let's go nuts. It'd be really funny if we lose our ship forever, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, though we are going to have to run away from some of the wildlife here. Of course there's an incoming storm. Of course there's an incoming storm. Let's see. Okay, so that one's got to be closer, right? We're down to about half protection, but then we still have... Yeah, so what can I do for that? So it charges with iron. If I can mine enough iron, there should be, like, plenty of it all over the place. Switch over to mining beam. That is a different kind of ore entirely, actually. Not what I was originally going for, but I'll take it. This is the iron oxide I was going for. Where's the knowledge stone? Down that way. Okay, we'll do this iron oxide too. Basically, I do a bunch of iron as we go, and you know what? I could use some health. Sure, why not? Man, the knowledge stone's a lot farther than I thought. Is a problem with boosting our range, but that's okay. Iron should be everywhere, so don't be afraid to mine it all out. We can make a bunch more of those shielding plates. I mean, maybe the Sentinels won't be happy with us, but that's alright. Korvax word for please. Okay. I don't know enough about Korvax to say, oh, okay, they didn't like that at all. Hold on. Gotta reach, warm it off or cool it off, whatever. Okay, 2 knowledge stones up that direction. Let's go. Sentinel Force barely even got started. We're fine. You are not carnivorous, I think, so we're fine, or even a scavenger for that matter. That's a plant we haven't... Have we seen this plant before? Apparently not. Interacts gives us health. Sure, I'll take it. It says health at maximum. Oh, you know what? It's my shield. My shield's not at maximum. There might be one of these that does shields. Yeah, that one right there, actually. Interact, give us some shield. There you go, shield increased. Yeah, in these worlds, you're always going to see something that does one of the shields, one of the battle shields, and then another one for the toxicity shields. Corvex word for high. As in, yeah, probably not like getting high. It's probably like going high, if you know the difference. Okay. Any other words I should know about? Oh yeah, we can get really far away if we're not careful. Where's our ship at? Where's our ship at? If we lose our ship, that's hilarious. Where'd our ship go? Hello? Ship? I suppose pulsing, I shouldn't need to pulse for my ship, right? Oh, okay, we need to start applying some iron here. There are caves, and I say we go into one. Because toxic protection should be good. No? We need to get inside the cave, and then toxicity will go down. There we go. Okay, and then we can build it up again. So let's do lots of iron in here. No worries, because the sentinels don't go inside the caves. I don't know if they just don't like them. They don't care about them. But it seems like if they're doing that, any future civilization is going to be based in the caves. That's the only thing you can really mine without them being all over your ass. Okay, that should be plenty of iron. In fact, we're full up. Gallium, though. Let's go over to the starship. Can we transfer stuff over? We totally can. So I'm going to transfer over the electron vapor. We'll probably need to transfer that anyway. Transfer the gallium, the suspension fluid, the Viking effigy. Basically, any of the trade goods I don't need on me. Okay, good. Storm's clearing. Not that one, though. I need to... Yeah, that's right. I need to craft a product. Shielding plate. Is that stronger than... Okay. Shielding sheet. Okay, plate's got to be stronger, right? And that's 50 of 50. Sheet is 75. Shard is 25. So that would indicate the sheet is actually stronger. So, okay, yeah. Let's build this. And then let's build a few more of these. And then stack them. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this can hold 150. For some reason, it's not letting me do it, though. Oh, because I did shielding plate and then shielding sheet. Okay, well, that's obviously not going to work. Let's just go ahead and recharge, then. Oh, I keep doing that. Not right-click, just regular click. Okay, shielding plate, shielding sheet. Man, that barely budges it, though. The iron is cheaper than the titanium. So I think we still keep doing that. So not the plate... but the sheet. And trouble is about to page over every time, but that's okay. So we should be able to fit a lot of these on, and we have a lot of iron. I just wish you could tell it to do X number, but they really weren't planning on you being able to stack them. So, I mean, that's something maybe the mod could add in a later version of the mod, and there is another version of the mod available. I just haven't updated it to it yet. I think I'm on version... Oh, I'm still on the one called Gaul. There's actually a rename. It's called something else now, and I actually totally forget what it's called because I haven't looked at the sheet in a little while. Not Herox. You know what? I might not need to go to the second page every time. If I go to one of these... Yeah, this one. And do the shielding sheet. It should stay on that tab next time I open up the crafting. It did. All right. Okay, how many do you think we need? I mean, let's just do it until our iron is gone. We're almost to that point, and sure enough, we're at that point now. But I can wipe out some of this... What is this? That is not iron. That is carbon, which I still need, but not to the same degree. Okay, good. I like being able to mine away all this iron, because I always felt like the iron was basically just taking up space. But now I no longer feel that. Now I feel like it's actually doing me some good. Right, we wanted to do the coolant beam. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something we should do, too. The coolant beam, though, costs us iridium, and obviously we can't find any freaking iridium. So, you know, that's a problem. And really, the chance of finding any iridium on this planet seems to... I mean, we flew around for a little while. I didn't see any iridium arches. I'm sure you guys didn't see any iridium arches, so I'm pretty sure that we just need to go on to the next planet. Or maybe even just go on to... Alright, so that should do it. Go on to the Atlas... Oh, there we go. That boosted it all the way for some reason. That's very strange. Oh, because it used up as many as it needed. Right, because it's all in one spot, so it just took as many shielding shards as it needed. Alright, that's good to know it does. We have 16 left. That should be good for another push, I think. The trick is we've lost our ship. And that's a small trick, but a vital one. Should be fine, though, right? We head back in the general direction, I think. Oh, right, the night toxicity is really extreme. Okay. Well, that's also a thing. Oh, there's a ship. There's a ship. Okay. We'll grab the zinc. And then we'll take off. Okay, the ship is down. I was not expecting the ship to be down, even though we climbed up quite a bit. Just did not even realize how much we had climbed. Okay, there we go. Not too far away at all. Totally safe. Hopefully, the creatures that are around here are not going to try to eat my face. Oh, wait. There's another knowledge stone there, actually. Looks like that one's actually in the building. In the building or just out of the... No, just outside the building. Okay. Actually didn't land hard that time. Courage versus Scare and lots of emerald. I mean, sure, what the hell. Carve a little piece of it. Little things that we can do. And then once we get in our ship, I'll see what we need for the coolant. Okay, there's a guy here, but he's not going to be able to get to me, so I don't care. But we're going to leave now. Sure, what the heck, take themium. And then book it to our ship. And see what we can do with the coolant. Oh, that's right, the message boy. The message boy. We're also buried a little bit in the terrain, because I chose the wrong place to land, but that's just how that goes. So, multi-tool. We need coolant. Beam intensifier. Beam coolant +1. I mean, that's something. But I really prefer the +2 if we can do it. Impact damage. Oh, no, there we go. That was it, right? Yeah, beam coolant +2 is iridium and iridium. I mean, there's plenty of iridium around, but if there's going to be iridium, there's probably going to be like a iridium spire like right next to it. So really, it's the iridium we need. Yeah, so that's just how that goes. Let's just fill up with plutonium. I would do the power cells, but I mean, I realize it uses carbon instead of plutonium, but plutonium's not that rare. Titanium is rare, and that's why I prefer to use the shielding sheets instead. Let's go ahead and make a... not in the exosuit, but in here, we'll make the bypass chip. Pretty sure just be everything. There you go. And then we'll jump out again and head over here. There is a beast. He looks fairly largish. Is he hostile, though? Maybe? Come on, man. You gotta tell me. If you're hostile, you gotta tell me. No, he's passive. Okay, good. He ran over here like he knew I was coming over and wanted to eat me, but that's totally not what it was. Alright. Yeah, colonial outpost. We'll hit one more manufacturing facility. And then we'll take off, because apparently this is not going to be an iridium world. Okay, operations center. I can get behind that. Looks like there might also be one to the left. I mean, what is that? That might be... I think that's a transmission tower. Which is also... I mean... I was going to say also good, but maybe not. If we find, like, a 23-slot ship on this world... That would be problematic, wouldn't it? And we could probably do it. We have enough... We can get enough iron. We know enough recipes that it might not be horrible. You know what? I might have talked myself into it. Let's try it. Let's land at the little beacon so we're not charged any thruster fuel. Yeah, this looks like... So yeah, that's what the white icon seems to be indicating, is that you can land here and take off for free. That was totally not a door. I thought for some reason that was a door. So if that's not the door's got to be on this side. Yep, here we go. And nobody in here. Okay, I mean, I'll steal some money. It really feels like stealing. I mean, I could be wrong. Transmission tower. This... Yep, distress signal. Okay. So this is the same thing, right? So we know the answer here is 77. And distress signal coordinates discovered. We'll see what wonderful new ships await us. It'd be funny if it's a direct copy of this ship that we already have. So obviously we'll go to the manufacturing facility first, then we'll look at the ship. And we'll see. Right, I need to save the location of where I currently am. Thank you for the reminder. It's whether it's 50-50, whether or not I would have actually remembered on my own. Okay, rebound grenades, whoop-de-frickin-do. That's health, which we've already filled up. And so we're done. Okay. Okay, so save this location wherever the heck the save button is. There it is. And it's slowly eating away our protection, but not too terrible yet. Some lowlands, okay. And there's our ship. I mean, I'll grab a little bit of the emerald and plutonium. What the hell, right? Could always use it. Not the bolt caster, you silly goose. There you go. And run away. Oh, it's aluminum. Okay. Not sure I need the aluminum, but I'll take it. It's almost like we get above the weather. I mean, we're a little low to actually be above the weather. Above the weather is usually like 10,000 feet, or at least it's on Earth. I guess it's totally different depending on what planet you are and how thick the atmosphere is. Above the weather on Mars, what would that be? I don't know. The trouble with Mars, it has such a thin atmosphere. You get above the weather, you're pretty much above the atmosphere. You're in space at that point. But, I mean, that's obviously not true for, like, Earth. I'm just saying, is this a manufacturing facility? It kind of looks like one. No, I think this is actually an abandoned facility. Is that door open? I think it might be. We can go a little lower and see. Oh, no, I don't think that... No, that door is totally open. This is totally an abandoned facility. We've had such a hit and miss with abandoned facilities. There's no place to land the ship for free, is there? No, so let's just land right in front of the door. This mod has changed the game for me. Completely changed the game for me. This is not an abandoned facility. Okay, it's not. This might be pointing us to another ruin. Yeah, I think so. That's what the observatories usually do. Okay, so we're going to end up on this planet with a lot of beacons. 6533, right? 6533? Yeah, that's right. A new world within the infinite void. If that actually changed your galactic map, that would be something else. But it does not. All it does is point you to our new ruin. Now, that's fine and all. But that is not what the lore text says. I'm just saying. Yep, there's a ruin over there. I mean, yeah. We could always use more words in the Korvax language. We intensified theta. We know all this tech. It's kind of distressing. I mean, I know that's because we're not actually far enough into the galaxy to be able to find any brand new tech. I should probably save our location here. If I can find the beacon. You already knew about. Where's the beacon at? Oh, look, there's words over here. Vuktat. Okay, there's a word over there. This is probably another transmission tower. Could there be two ships crashed locally? There is no place to save my location here. This guy looks cool. I think we've seen a larger version of him before. That actually saved the plant. I want to save the creature here. Could have sworn we've seen a bigger version of him. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Here's the save point. For some reason, it didn't have a question mark on it. That was weird. How am I supposed to identify these things if they don't have question marks? Let's try going inside. If we find another crash ship, that'd be pretty funny. It means 2 pieces of tech, theoretically. Toxic protection's about at half. Faint bin system beeping noise. Yes, this is the thing. So this is the I've already forgotten what the answer is. I think this is the 1440, right? I should do the math properly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one's 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 4 is 24. So it's, yeah, so it's, the first 2 digits are 14. So there you go. Okay, there is another distress signal on the same planet. Okay. So now we have 2 distress signals to go investigate. So we might get our pick of ships. It'd be funny if one of those is in fact 30 slots. It's not going to be a 30 slot ship. It's not going to happen. I realize there's RNG, but there's no way the RNG is that nice to us. It's just not going to happen. Okay, grenade propulsion, we don't care about. Sure, we'll boost my health a little bit. Couldn't hurt. And then out the door. Out the door, though, please. There we go. Okay, we already saved our location. There was a word... Oh, way over there. Oh, no, that's a ruin. I thought there was a knowledge stone around here. Did I make that up? That's the knowledge stone way over there. Okay. We have enough toxicity protection. I'm okay with doing this. In fact... oh, that's carbon. Okay, these things are iron. Those are the things I want to do. Well, we can't run when we do this, but... There we go. That should be enough iron to make a couple of things. And there's the knowledge. There we go. Of course, it's extreme. We'll grab some plutonium to refresh our mining equipment. Oh, yeah, we really need to do this. This coolant. I mean, I guess we could do the coolant +1. Because at least that would help, right? Yeah, that would help. Just go ahead and recharge whatever you got. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, the coolant +1 would at least give us some leeway. Right now we don't have any leeway. And that's kind of harsh in my groove here. That's totally not a thing. Not harsh in my groove. Harsh in my buzz? Buzz isn't quite right. What the hell is this? Oh, this is calcium. We got 5 calcium for that. Okay, so it's a super rare resource. What do you think calcium's used for? It can't only be a trading good. It's got to be... I mean, look at this. We got a bunch of this stuff everywhere. Okay, I mean, this is good. We'll probably get rich off of this if we can find enough to actually fill one of our slots. Look at that. They're actually everywhere. I didn't even realize. There's calcium everywhere on this planet. Well, it did say extreme toxicity was going to be a place for ultra-rare resources, and that seems to be the case. But yeah, there's calcium everywhere, I just realized. Holy shit. We can get a lot of calcium. Will it be enough to fill up one of our slots? I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, I can totally hit the calcium way over there. Don't even need to go up to it. That's carbon. Okay. I mean, if we can get enough iron, we can just walk along here, pick up all this calcium, wherever the heck it may lead to. And of course, you know, aluminum too. Why not? Just do nice, simple pulses. Probably don't want to stand out in this because of the toxicity, but... Huh. Calcium for days, you say. And we can't see very well because of the storm, but the storm's not going to last forever. Unfortunately, the storms do seem to be pretty frequent. Also, does the calcium seem to float? Once we hit the ball once, it seems to try to fly away. All right, let's go towards the manufacturing facility. We could get really rich just sticking around, and we have the recipes to be able to do it. To the point where our life support's barely being affected. How's our life support doing right now? Our launch thruster needs a little bit of help. That's okay, we got a lot of plutonium. No worries about the plutonium. Pulse engine, we have a little bit of themium. I don't know why that's not stacked. Probably because it's one's in my ship, one's in my exosuit. So yeah, how's our exosuit actually doing? Life support's barely touched. We can go ahead and recharge it with a little bit of plutonium, maybe? There, this one here. But yeah, I mean, our toxin suppressor is hurting. But now that we're safe in our ship, we can just create a bunch more of these shielding sheets. Oh, we have 10 now, so the last one Last one used 6. Not the shielding plate. We want to go to this, not that one. This one? Yes, this one. And use the shielding sheets. And then stack them. Okay, how much... we should be able to hover over this and see. 23,000 per unit? How much is that compared to, like, platinum? Ha! Okay. That's a lot more. How much do we have? We have 83. That's more than the platinum we have. Oh, no, total value. Total value. But still... Okay, 288 units each, as opposed to 55 for platinum. Okay. That is a lot more. That is a lot more. That's good. That's like 4 times more, roughly. Okay. I think we just found our moneymaker, and it's on this nice little world. In fact, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to upload the coordinates to this planet, and that's what actually we're going to be calling it. That's this planet here, right? Yeah, it's got to be this one. Yeah, these guys are all what are on this planet. So, yeah. This is... There we go. That's exactly what it is. In case we decide to come back, you know, we might want to. So these guys are dangerous, right? Yeah, these guys are the unpredictable scavengers. All right. We will name these guys the Horned Troublemakers, because that's exactly what they are. This is our health flower, so this could be very helpful. Just health root. I know we've used that before. These guys are totally fine, though. Not as dangerous as they look. Because how could you be scared of anything called a bouncy cat? These guys are shy. I like these guys a lot. They kind of remind me of somewhere between flamingos and the plants from Super Mario Land, or Super Mario. What are the plants called? They were like crunchies, or I forget. You know what? We will totally name these guys crunchies. I know that's actually not what the plants were called, but that's what these guys are called now. Oh, right. Okay, we've seen these guys on a couple of different worlds. At least they're variants. Interesting. We're just going to upload that then. That seems weird. We got to repeat. The platinum flower is just the platinum flower. Okay, well, we might as well upload everything else. We haven't actually hit a really good planet in a little while, but this system has got to be renamed, right? I mean, we'll rename this to, like, how about Ineral Eka? I like that. Okay, we get a full slot of Callium. We're going to be able to buy almost any ship we spot, at least for the next little while. All right, let's take off. Where are we headed? We're heading to the manufacturing facility because that seems like a good idea right now. We might get a new recipe, or I might just totally screw up the prompt. That's going to happen too. But we might be staying on our little moneymaker for a little while. Oh, don't hit that ship. Okay, so the NPC ships, it turns out there's a reason why we normally fly so high. And the reason is so we don't accidentally crash into the NPC ships. That's a valid reason. Did not realize that could possibly be a thing, but that ship almost came right for us. That could have been really bad. Okay, there's a landing thing right there. Let's not go too low here, but yeah, there we go. Land right on top of it here. Perfect. And now we just have to not screw this up. That's all we have to do. We should probably also save. And then take out any sentinels that are nearby. And then I suppose, I mean, after we pick up, look at this cadmium all over the place. Does it actually show up when we do a pulse? It doesn't. It doesn't. That is cheating, game. What are you thinking? It doesn't show up when we do a pulse. Well, no wonder I didn't know what it was, because you were freaking hiding it from me. That is cheating, game. You do not do that. That is not cool. What are you thinking? That is not right. That is not right at all. I'm actually a little miffed. Okay, actually, there are a lot more sentinels here than I thought there were going to be. There's 3 here. Okay, just hit them up. We're totally fine. We have enough ammo to be able to take these guys out. And enough shielding that we're totally fine. Oh, the other one's behind the wall. Well, that's just bad form, sir. Not as bad as, you know, not telling me when there's freaking resources available. I'm just saying. Okay, he's actually on, like, on the other side or something. Okay, what do you got? Automatic process scramble the output of the terminal and make it a few words. There's one word that says toxic, but the rest is lost in static. Could lead me to the overseer's workflow and bring the facility back online. If it's toxic, I would guess shield? I mean, if it's toxic, it's got to be talking about the gas itself, right? But yeah, the outside world, I would imagine it's toxic because of the gas, not only the gas, but the rain too. But if you're trying to protect it from the toxic, then you want the shield. Or you could do the exosuit. Either one of those will protect you from the toxic. So is it talking about the toxic directly, in which case the answer is gas? Or is it talking about protecting you, in which case it's either exosuit or shield? So basically, it's a 1-3 shot, because I have no idea. So I'm going to say gas. And it was right. Who knows? Okay, so that's good. At least knowing the word toxic maybe possibly helped us. And we got a better hazard protection. Do we just install that immediately? I mean, considering our current toxic protector is Sigma, yeah, so I mean, I guess it seems a waste to just throw away the charges here. But I mean, we have what, 15 shielding sheets? Okay, so I don't feel too bad about I mean, it's just iron, right? Yeah, it's just iron. So yeah, throw this out. And then what do we need to build it? We need so this is toxin suppressor Sigma, but we need toxin suppressor Tau, or Theta rather. Microdensity fabric, and a gravitino. Oh, we don't have any gravitino balls. I didn't even think about that. Okay, never mind. Make the other one. Make the other one. It means we have to recharge it, but that's okay. No big deal. Just take what you need. And of course, now we need to mine more iron, but that's okay. But okay, good. So now we have something we need to, or whether we can use the gravitino balls for. 863 is nice and all, but it's gonna do something for us. Units, and we're not close enough to that. That's a bad place for a table and a bad place for a lamp. Alright, nothing else here. Okay. Let's see if these guys had anything new. Nope. And nope. Okay. Well, so it goes. So, then we have to rely on the old eyeball Mark 1 here to be able to spot any of the cesium or psyllium balls. Psyllium? I think it's psyllium. That's a problem because the old Mark 1 can be fooled pretty easily. But we can just head towards anything remotely round. I mean, that means we're going to be looking at a lot of these mushrooms. That's just how that goes. There's some crash tech over there. I suppose we can go over there. There's a psyllium ball, like, right over there. They are distinctive. And I suppose if we scan them, they might be highlighted later when we do a scan. We can scan these. Come on. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. They also have some kind of weird animation on them. For some reason, they're not scanning. You gonna scan any minute now? Come on. You know you want to scan. You know you want to scan. You're turning all kinds of colors and you're not scanning. I don't get it. I don't get why it's not scanning. It also does some weird animations when you shoot it. Okay. Well. Anything else on the old Mark 1 eyeball? We can go inside the cave. What are the chances that there's a lot of psyllium inside the caves? Maybe? I'm wildly guessing here. I have no idea. It seems like a lot of iron. Which, of course, we need iron, right? There's no harm in doing that. But Yeah, our little moneymaker here seems to be liking to hide the real money-making items. Okay, well, I mean, we'll grab the iron, because what the hell. Any protection, or any more protection we can get is good. Alright, we're going to do the coolant, weren't we? Oh, no. We're not going to do the... Well, no. We can't do the coolant Mark 2. We can totally do the coolant Mark 1, though. That'll at least help. That still uses iridium, though. I don't want to do it, then. I mean, if we find iridium, then it won't matter, right? Because we'll have found some. Yeah, I suppose. And it'll help with actually... And with the synergies there, it should actually be totally fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so with the storm cleared, we should be able to see a little better. Maybe, possibly. Any sign? There's a beast over there. I'm pretty sure we've already scanned you, sir. There's some tech, but no psyllium. Okay, what do you got? Oh, look, we already knew it. Okay. I suppose we could grab that. Some emerald wouldn't be bad. Oh, psyllium, hello. Really, I mean, if we can save all our slots for psyllium, that'd be the way to go, right? I don't see any more psyllium spheres, though. So what the heck? I mean, you know, grab the emerald for what you got. Okay, the coolant actually seems to be working pretty well for us. We can definitely go longer. You know, that's what she said and all that. I should probably not be leaving my ship behind, though. Grab a little more lyrium, or just to go? I think go, right? Because we have the other ships to look at. Oh, and it's actually coming up to the end of the episode. So we'll hit one of the ships this episode. Maybe even both. We might be able to hit both. And be able to compare them. And see if they're better than our current ship. Though, I've got to admit, I really like the design of our current ship. It looks really nice from a distance. It's a little blocky. I think that's what we get for being a... I think this is a Korvax ship. So I think the Korvax ships are naturally a little bit blockier than the other kinds. The Gek has some decent ships. Okay, we'll go... Oh, that's 1 hour away. So we're going to have to go suborbital for that one. How about this one? This one's closer. Okay, we'll do this one first. Guys, we'll hit this crash ship. And then I guess the next episode, we're going to look at the other one. It's 1 hour away. And remember, we're not going to be able to find this ship again. So once we decide to leave it, that's it. It's gone. Which is probably going to be fine. But, you know, just it's worth saying. It's worth reminding myself, if I leave the ship, it's gone for good. Because I'm never going to be able to find it. It's like, you know, you build a house, and then you don't write directions to it, and it's in the middle of the wilderness. You've lost that house, okay? It's gone. You're never going to find it again. Or you find a restaurant and you never write down the name of it and it doesn't have a website. That website's gone. You're never going to find it again. Landing area not clear. Apparently I tried to land like right on top of the ship. Can I land? Nope, not there. Okay, we'll try landing right over here. That'll at least put us... Okay, apparently I crashed into something, but it only knocked down the shields a little bit. That wasn't too bad. Did I actually hit one of these guys? I totally did, didn't I? Go away. Oh, and I killed him. Sorry, dude, but I didn't mean to kill him. Can I scan him now? I can scan him. At least we know why he's dead. Alright, Sentinel drone. You shouldn't be able to scan me from way over there. It'd be funny if I could hurt my own ship that way. Okay, grab the knowledge stone real fast. So, that ship looks a little blockier. It's hard to tell, though, if it's actually better. I don't think it is, though. Let's actually compare and see. 20 slots. Nope, it's worse. Okay, I have no compunctions about leaving it here, then. There should be some good tech around here somewhere, though. Down machinery. Got nothing. How about you, though? This is what we're really get our good tech from, in theory. Cockpit is pristine, devoid of damage, save for the DC spikes impact against control panel. Okay. Access to databanks or loot ship. I'm really looking for some good tech. Give me some good tech. The ship is recorded my looting. Unable to erase the footage, I leave. So new technology recovered for ship shield boost, Tau for shield duration. That could be good against fighting pirates. But standing Corvax is decreased. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, it's not ideal. We don't want the Corvax to have a bad impression of us for long term, but... Any more Cilium in the area? No. Okay. So I'm actually headed toward my ship. Roughly, yes? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to head over to the ruins first, and then the ship over in the next episode. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been No Man's Sky. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.